Today's special guest. She's a New Jersey native who grew up in Middleburg, New York, and decided to make Albany her home after college. For the past 30 years, she's been living on the microphone as a singer and comedian, and she showcased her talents on basically every stage in the capital region. Now she's known for spotlighting the local arts and entertainment scene through Metroland, the publication she revived 2 years ago. It's back and better than ever. Here now to tell us all about her wonderful work and her journey is Erin Hakes. Good morning, Erin, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
On Upstate Living.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Wow, the first thing I noticed is the awesome glasses and the cool style.
Well, thank you very much for that. My husband doesn't like the glasses. He says gives a serial killer vibe, which he thinks is a deterrent. But
wow. Well, if there's anything,
I think it's cool, girl. It's cool.
Yeah.
Girl vibe.
I need more people to validate that so he can hear it.
I'm team glasses.
Thank you.
If there's anything about our show, we're going to give all the love and respect to the fashion, the glasses, the looks. You got it. You know what you're doing.
That.
And
thank you.
You've been doing this type of stuff for so many years. I mean, your whole background is in entertainment, being on the stage. Obviously, we're going to talk Metroland a lot today. But before we get to that, can you tell us a little bit about your journey up to this point? Because you have such great experiences. You've done a lot of great work to build yourself up as this local legend. So let's hear about the singing and comedy career a little bit.
All right. Well, I mean, thank you. Local legend always makes me like, ooh.
No, it's true. It's true.
Thank you for that. It's just something that I've always been very passionate about. I've always loved performing. I've always loved being on stage. I always loved singing. And I came to Albany during my first semester off in college down south. And I went to an open mic. Which I thought was an open mic. It was actually an open jam. And open mics and open jams are very different from one another. And so I didn't even realize at the time I completely displaced the band so that I could sing one of my little folk songs. It was this great blues band. And they were like, yeah, they're like, okay, but that's not normally what we do. Next thing you know, I was singing blues with them. And I cut my teeth on the stage in downtown Albany. And I really feel like I grew up here in a sense. And I just loved singing, loved performing, put my own band together, kept playing, and then I don't know if I get bored, but I'm always looking for the next big challenge. And so about 12 years ago, I was like, I think I'd like to try comedy. It was something that I was always interested in, and I gave that a shot, and that was the same thing, that same adrenaline rush from performing, but a whole different, completely different type of rush. It's hard to explain the difference, but I love them both.
Live action, can't beat it.
I know. I mean, thinking about becoming a comedian terrifies me. I mean, how did you begin in comedy, and where are you from? I wanted to know.
I mean,
originally.
I consider myself, I was born in New Jersey, as I mentioned to Billy earlier, and then I lived just upstate my entire life and slowly migrated closer and closer to the capital region. So I like to say that I'm from Albany because I've lived here the longest.
Love that.
Even though I don't live in Albany now, it's like the further you get away, it's just by default you say Albany, and I have no problem with that. But the comedy thing, what was I think the biggest draw for it was that it terrified me, and it still does. And to do it anyway, I feel like that's where you get the adrenaline from, and you get the want to do it more. The rush of it is just something that is unmatched for me.
How did it start?
I think it started whenever I would play a show where it was an original show and people were actually listening and engaged. Every time I would tell a story in between, as soon as somebody laughed, that was I wanted more of that. And so people would tell me that I was funny, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And so I tried an open mic one night that a friend of mine was hosting, and I did 3 minutes. And I always think of George Costanza on Seinfeld, where he says leave on a high note. And so I told my third joke. I had a few more prepared, but I told it, and I got an applause break, which I know now is kind of rare. And I go, okay, I'm done. And I put the mic down and just ran off the stage. That was
classic.
I was like, I'm out. And I just chased that as much as I could.
And then after being a comedian, singing, you kind of had this change of heart after 2020, after the pandemic, where you thought you wanted to do more. You wanted to bolster up this community even more so than what you're doing currently. So what made you want to say, I want to revive Metroland and help tell these stories and promote what else is going on here?
Well, I think as a performer, you learn very quickly that you can't just be an artist. You also have to be your own manager, your own agent, your own press person. And so I learned how to do all of those things and how that landscape changed so much over the past 20 years and still continues to change. So when we were forced to stop performing, I was, of course, devastated. I thought, what am I going to do now? And then you realize that you can survive without it, and you start to figure things out. And then watching how the promotional part of it changes constantly, I wanted to take all the things that I had learned and see how I could help others with that. I think that with music and comedy, they always say you have to live, you know, in LA or New York to make it happen. And I don't necessarily believe that to be true. I think that we have a really great art scene here. And I wanted to try and help other people navigate the landscape that I had figured out, or tried to figure out anyway. And coming back out of the pandemic, I thought all I wanted to do was perform again. And then I started to, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to help others do it. I've always found that whenever there's an opportunity that seems to only exist in a bigger city, I try to create that opportunity here. Like I would start to produce my own comedy shows and my own music shows. And so just try to like impart these struggles and these things that I've learned to other people in this community that I hold so dear.
Yeah, it's all good stuff, and we're going to hear much more about Metroland later on in the show, and then you're going to be putting your singing voice to the test later too in a game of Golden Mike. So we're very excited to have you here, Erin. Thanks so much for sharing your story, and much more to come.
Thank you.